Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the men's room. I'm your host, the Appalachian American. With me, as always, the man, the myth, the legend, Adam Superfan. I'm Shawhan.
What is up, everybody? I am here. I have to adjust the lights a little bit because it's a little dark, but I kind of like it. But yeah, I am here. Hey, Tommy, guess what? You just got cut the F off.
That man chuckling in the background is my boy, Tommy Gunn.
Hey, it is Friday. And I'm glad to see y'all today.
It'd be better if we see your face.
Yeah, but I don't got no lights. My room is probably actually darker than Adam's.
Oh, well, you've got a computer screen, so you'd be able to be seen.
Slightly.
Yeah, slightly.
That's what was lighting me up.
I have no idea what this name is, but I'm guessing it's Channel Dead Brian Lake.
You would be correct.
You should change it to Keyboard Killer.
It's We Is Moving.
Where are you moving to?
Apparently Tennessee.
What? A red state? Lucky.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We'll talk about it later. I mean, you probably don't want to give that information out all over.
Right.
The world.
Am I 2 weeks into the a week longer in the glass, and my beer is much better. It's actually clear and everything. So
Nice.
Last but not least,
that extra
and I don't have a camera, so my daughter took it back.
Are you guys done? Can I go on with the
Yes,
introduction?
Yeah, I suppose we'll let you let CollectorExpress in. Sure.
You suppose?
Maybe.
He
You done late?
got a mask. He is the masked vigilante, collector man.
It's because I'm Batman. Get all the toys here. We're going to do some toy talk.
Yeah. Where's the trigger?
We're on the drug trap.
Good for you.
Where are all the drugs at?
Thought we were doing Christian Bale imitations. Tommy, have you figured out how to put the things back on, make more buttons?
Well, the white women in.
Besides paying for it, not yet.
Tom.
Do you want to know my secret identity?
Clark Kent is Superman.
Dude, you remind me of Bat Dad.
Mm-hmm.
That dude's hilarious.
Hey, oh yeah. Yeah, he is. Yep.
What are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Today.
Stop it. Do your homework. Anyway, so what's happening? How have you guys been? It's been
I said no cheese.
What, a week? Since we've
Been a
last
good week. Had a lot of orders drop on me this week, like pre-orders.
Ooh.
I got stuff incoming. Ooh, it reminds me, I got stuff I need to put in the private chat. Ooh.
I've got
made some orders this week.
I've got to work in the morning. What are you guys sipping on?
Well, that looks terrible.
Well, I'm just drinking the Miller High Life while Little Miss is telling everybody hello. It was my birthday yesterday. Hello, I'm 3.
Well, hello. It's the champagne of beers. Oh, champagne. But
So Seth, this here, because it is in the bottle, the first beer I ever had would have been this on the pontoon boat with my dad. That was the first thing he's like, gave me a beer. I was like, all right, so that's the first one I ever had. So there you go. I haven't had one in a bottle in a very long time.
nice.
Mine was PBR.
That was a Bud Light Lime.
Yeah, you get the award for the worst beer.
Really? I
think I'd rather drink PBR than the lime. Oh.
Well, PBR is just the old recipe for Bud Light, ain't it?
No, Natty Light.
Natty Light, yes.
Natty Light is the old recipe for Bud Light.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. PBR is just a headache.
Hey, it's bad luck beer. Every
Is
time
it?
I drink it, I've gotten in trouble.
What have you done?
Well, Well, the first time I ever drank it, I was up in the Havens. And I wasn't old enough to drink, and the cops came. So yeah,
Bad Tommy.
But did you really have much of a choice in that at that point? You just pretty much grabbed what was there, yeah?
well, me and Seth have a mutual friend that caused the problem. He used to shake your hand and say, "Hi, my name is." And he put it in the cooler after I told him, don't put it in the cooler because if the cops come, that's the first place they're going to check.
Right.
And he put it in the cooler. The cooler beside my tent.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Go figure.
And then I woke up with the worst earache ever possible because I fell asleep with my head sticking outside the tent.
Oh, I'm sure you had quite a few things put in that ear.
Probably.
I ain't been camping since.
All I can say wasn't me.
All Tommy's fault.
Oh goodness, I haven't been camping since. Oh, that's funny because we talked about us all getting together and going camping, and then everything happened. So yeah,
I'll leave my ears alone.
Maybe we will. Maybe we won't.
Leave Tommy's ears alone.
Dude, I'm pretty stoked though that Lape's gonna be moving like to a state over.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Courtney, what's up? Happy Friday, guys. Hey.
hey, Courtney.
just put my teddy bear together.
Man, I've got a bear problem at my house.
Yeah, and they're bad around here too.
I hate bears.
Hey, boo boo.
Especially when they're wiping out your trash, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
ain't
got
cool.
my trash can in my garage and I hate it.
Mm.
It makes my garage stink.
Yep.
I think this summer I'm gonna build me like a
I started getting that. Here we can. They start where they can do trash pickup now. It actually helps.
I could build a cage for it.
That's what I'm thinking about doing. I want to build like a surround, like something that'll go in.
I could build a metal one.
Well,
because a wooden one a bear will tear through.
Oh, well, that's true.
So I can build an actual cage and then you can just surround it with wood if you want to make it look better.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of going for.
Let's see.
But why is it not attacking them chickens and turkeys and everything?
Well, she puts them away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Changed cameras.
That's very cool.
I got my Castle Grayskull this week. And there's a reason why I got Fort Max out too. Pre-orders just dropped for a masterpiece, Cerebros' head. In the private chat, that top link, you can see some pictures of it.
Oh, is that what you sent me?
Yeah.
Earlier, I was wondering what that was. I'm not a.
That sucker is that's just going to be the head.
Oh wow.
That is this big. Change cameras back. That's this big. That's what that pre-orders for today was just for something this big. And that's the head of the giant robot.
Now, how tall is Galactus?
Galactus is going to be 32 inches.
No, the one you got on.
That one. That one's around about like 16, something like that. Well, he looks bigger. He looks bigger in that front where he's at because he's close to the camera.
Yeah. See, I just finally, because I didn't really read any comics with Galactus in it, but I finally read his origin story, and it was actually pretty cool.
Which origin? They've recently changed it.
Where he's from, where they have a reset of the dimension. He's from the past, and he's from, because the one we've seen in the movies and stuff is from the 6th dimension or whatever they call it.
He's not really from the past. He's ancient.
Yeah, he's ancient.
He's the last survivor. He's the last survivor of the previous universe. When we had the Big Bang, his universe was destroyed, and he was the sole survivor.
Huh.
Yeah, but he used to be like a scientist or something. And he wanted to do something that, like, he wanted to go out with a bang.
Leave this child alone.
I do not know. So where does that head go on?
That will go on. Let me find you a body link.
Body link, body link. Nothing but a body link. Let me see your body link.
Here we go. Copy. StreamYard. Last link I just put in. That's more pictures. You scroll down, it'll show you the body. It's 1.2 meters tall total. It's a big boy. I don't know if I'll get the whole thing, but at least got the Cerebros part. And the Japanese cartoon, he actually became leader of the Autobots after Optimus Prime died.
I thought they brought him back, though.
He died again in Japan.
Oh.
Rodimus and the other Autobots left to try to find Vector Sigma. Cybertron was destroyed, and Cerebros became the leader of the Autobots. Or they actually called him Fortress. He's a big one.
So is that him?
Yep. That's it total.
Wow.
Yes. A big one. It'll dwarf the Galactus coming out from HasLab. I'm hoping they'll break it up in chunks. When they did Omega Supreme, well, they did the head separate as a separate pre-order, where he's two robots. So you got the main core robot, and you got the headmaster. That's the first pre-order that came out that was posted today.
See, I'd be afraid they would stop it like halfway through the piece.
Oh, Fans Toys, they're for the long haul. They won't stop.
Like
They're like the premier third party masterpiece company. I'm definitely like I pre-ordered the Cerebros part, the main robot that forms the head. Don't know if I'll get the rest because that's going to be expensive. No, I don't know if I want to invest that much in it because they've in the past 2 years they've like doubled their normal pricing. It's like, stings a little more when you buy from now.
It almost, that would be a tough call on that one.
Yeah, since Cerebros, like Fortress, is the main leader, and the Cbot's just an addition to them. I'm good with just getting Cerebros.
Right.
So plus I'm getting the other Autobot headmasters. He'll go with those. So if some way it works out, if they break it up in chunks like they did Omega Supreme, or it's more affordable, I'll probably go ahead and get
Right.
it. And they release it set in increments.
Gotcha.
Because if you drop it one time with their current pricing, that body will be probably like $600, $700.
Right.
So you break it up in chunks.
Yeah, it makes it a little easier. It
hurts less.
Oh, that was pretty cool looking, man.
Oh, it looks good. That new Grayskull.
Yeah. Yeah, that looked pretty badass. I was admiring that when you said you said that just came in, yeah.
Yeah, I got it yesterday.
Okay, yeah.
I installed all the floors and stuff with the interior parts and the decals on it today. But I like it pretty well.
Yeah, the size looks about right too from the original.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think it's about exactly the same size as the vintage one.
nice.
It's a different sculpt. It's a little different. Materials different for modern days because you got to make the stuff where it can be dropped.
Yeah.
So the plastic's a little more. You feel softer because the safety requirements now they got to be dropped for like 2 meters drop and not shatter. That's why Fortress Maximus there at the end could never be reissued in America.
Right.
He breaks if you drop him from a high height.
Don't drop him.
Yeah, he's pretty pricey too.
Yeah. Well, what around did the Grayskull run?
Actually, that's not too bad. It's like $74.99, I think.
Okay, that's not bad. Yeah.
It's either 74 or 79. Double check that.
When I got a Castle Grayskull, like I didn't get it new. It was from a garage sale. I wasn't complaining, but I did get Snake Mountain new back in the day. I wish I still had them, but I don't. My ex-wife threw out all my shit.
Well, I had them when I was young, and I loved Masters Universe, and then I moved on to Transformers. A lot of my Masters Universe stuff got put out in the storage building outside. Cats got in it and pissed all over all of it. So ended up the original. They were just nasty. So
yeah.
My dad threw the Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain out because they were just ruined. Now I probably could have known how to clean it, but
well, times were as you and I both know, times were different back in them days. It was it is today, and everybody's offended and a little cuck bitch. But yeah, exactly. Now we know things that could help, but still it's going to be damaged from that. So, but at the end of the day, it's a nice looking Castle Grayskull.
Well, and this looks good. It's a very good replacement for it. Yeah. And I actually love the paint job. At first, I thought the colors were too light, but in person, it looks good.
I'm that asshole that if I win the lottery, you'll know because that's what'll be built. That'll be my house. That is so me. I mean, hell yeah, brother. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, it's $79.99 before tax.
That's not bad.
When you order from Amazon, though, you got to make sure at the checkout window it's hidden. You got to click the little area, put it in a box to mail it, or not, or they'll just slap a label on the actual box.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. I remember seeing your video. Yeah, man.
I was like, what the hell?
Damn right.
No, I don't want you to slap a label on the actual box and mail it. I want you to put it in the packaging, pack it up, and mail it that way.
Well, that's when we were talking, when we first started talking and stuff too, was I'd went to Walmart and kind of seen the remake of the figures, and I thought those weren't too bad. And then I think you had gotten some. And that's, when we all first started talking, and, I still am impressed. I wish I had the room because I would so go out there and blow some money. I just might have to now.
Let me switch cameras here. I got the new Merman.
Nice.
And I got the new Evil Lyn.
Oh yeah.
She's got the updated knees. They remodeled the knees on the female figures. They had like a weird shape to the lower leg with like a skin flap.
Okay.
And so they remolded it to look more natural. It looks a lot better. Now I hate to buying some of the previous female figures. They'll wait for the redo. And I got Faker.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Also got Fisto in this wave. I've been working on him because the paint on Fisto was like terrible. He had like a defect on his one of his arm sockets too. These are made to I'll just open Faker up. I'm gonna make mint and card people cry.
It's all right. You enjoy doing it, and you know it. And I enjoy watching you do it and making them cry. So I mean, we're just as bad together. Cry, you little soy. Oh no, he's tearing the package. Yeah, guess what? Guess what, boys and girls? Toys are made to be played with.
Boop. Don't need it no more.
Just like balls.
Yeah, we know how much you love to play with them balls.
Well, that sucks. The little mini comic was the corner was when they glued the bubble on.
Yeah.
It had glue had run on the mini comic and it was stuck to it, so I tore it back the page a little bit. Yeah. Hate to do that too. Let's see.
Oh yeah. Seth again. I know he hates He-Man. He's not a He-Man kind of guy. Fool's too cool.
See, these are made to come apart, where you can mix and match stuff.
Yeah.
You can take the heads off, take the boots off, take the arms off, the hands off. See, this is what kills me. The Faker comes with the vintage style head. The first release, they made like a new version of He-Man style head. Is generally hated by everybody. I repainted it and redid the eyes. And it looked better, much better. But when they went ahead, brought back the vintage style head. On Faker, it's printed. The face is painted properly. The eyes look right. The eyebrows are correct. I bought the new version of He-Man with this style vintage head. The paint on the face was screwed up. He looks Asian. Like the lines for the eyes curl up. The eyebrows are didn't even hit the sculpted area where the eyebrows are supposed to be painted. And they're like super surprised Asian eyes. It looks like a racial stereotype.
That's funny.
So I've been repainting it. Whatever they painted the eyebrows on that one, my normal stripper had I wouldn't even touch it. I'd take a sharp edge of a razor blade and just scrape them off.
Oh,
so I can paint them back on correctly. Once I removed them, you can see the sculpt where they were supposed to be painted. They didn't even hit it.
Not even close.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. People making it, man. Think about it. They said, we're going to make them look Asian because we Asian and we're the ones making it. So
I wouldn't doubt that was the thing.
I mean, if I was stuck making shit and I could get away with doing some shit like that, I would so do something like that. I'd be like, oh, they don't represent me. I'm going to make a represent me. My He-Man. Ha-ha. Fuchu.
Now, they showed pictures of the newest wave for, they got the wave after the next, this wave 7. They did a budget increase like crazy on the figures. So the paint apps look so damn good on those. And they're bringing back Vat Chrome. They're doing Jutsu, and his chopping hand is gold chrome.
Okay.
But Fisto from this wave here has a painted fist, and his paint is sloppy as hell. Are they going to do a reissue of Fisto with his chrome? Or and they got the Flying Fist He-Man, got the chrome chest. Target's just got, there's an exclusive 2-pack of He-Man, Battle Armor He-Man, and Battle Cat. And they redid the Battle Armor He-Man with chrome chest. It's like, okay, I want the rest of the figures that's supposed to have chrome now.
Right. Exactly.
Since you were shown you can do chrome, let's go ahead and do chrome. Yeah, they're even on the Jutsu. Its eyes are painted correctly. Like you even see on this one, there's no whites to the eyes. They just got the black lines for the eyes. So they're doing full detail in the eyes now. But if you see like Evil Lynn and a lot of the female figures, they have fully detailed faces. Their eyes are painted properly. They have even on the eye makeup, irises. They have colored irises, and why they look? Why make them all look like this?
Because that's the only ones they're worried about right now. Make them look extra good. When they were fine in the original runs.
Yeah.
I remember having Evelyn in the original run. I don't remember any issues with it. We have a wee man. We have a wee little man.
You know, the first run of the first few waves of He-Man figures, the only figures that got the digital face printing tech were the females. The men was the classic, like put the mask on, paint the light, eyelids and eyes. Hey, we got a guest. What you doing, little bud?
My little buddy.
Parrot head.
Hey, buddy.
He's like, I'm just here to have fun. And look at all the lights. And look at all your ugly mugs.
Here we got Batman in the show. I'm Batman.
What do you think, bub? What do you think?
Daddy, I think they're all
I don't
crazy.
know. He's like, I don't know.
Now, 15 years from now,
what y'all talking about?
15 years from now, this will be really funny. I'll be gone, but this will be really funny.
Why will you be gone?
Oh, dude. It's just statistics.
Whatever. Shut up. You don't beat it this long.
Yeah, I know.
We were talking about Master Universe stuff while you were gone.
Oh, well, I'm glad I was gone. I've never been into like He-Man. Like, I just cannot get into it.
Has anyone checked out the Netflix version of it?
I watched the first episode and cut it off.
It was that bad?
Dude, it's atrocious.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking bad.
The Kevin Smith one? Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched
They got the new kids one. I heard is a lot better, but it's a complete departure of what the original show is. I haven't watched it because I'm not kidding. It's meant for younger audience.
Right.
But I've heard people watching it and said it was better. They've enjoyed it better watching than the Kevin Smith.
Okay, repeat after me. It's pizza. Pizza.
Yeah. Dude, he's a little fatty. His first words are bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
He's like,
Pizza.
bye-bye-bye-bye.
Bye-bye-bye.
Bye-bye-bye-bye.
No.
Papa. Baba.
Baba. Baba.
Look at the chunky cheeks.
Yeah, buddy.
Papa.
A little fat thing. He's 19 pounds.
That's why for Halloween you just make him look like the Michelin Man.
Oh, he's got the body for it.
Nevaeh did too. She was nothing but rolls.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
I think one of the advertising campaigns, if I remember correctly, they had like a Michelin baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wanted to dress Nevaeh up as the Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. But I couldn't find the costume.
Stay Puff.
Yeah, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah.
Okay, what else we got?
Jeez, these are some fat little kids.
Wait, looking up images of it?
I was looking for like the Michelin baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Them are some fat little kids, man.
You mean they're little roly poly?
Yeah.
This will be going up on the channel tomorrow.
All the God, look at the little Chinese kid.
That's a Michelin baby right there.
Right there.
It's gonna be up there.
Yeah, rolls for days. There. Well, that's just a picture. Anyway. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, Seth, did you ever find a picture of you as a child?
I got a picture of me and my dad. I don't know if you'd be used.
So a picture of you and your dad. Right now, you're sitting there with your son. See, there you go. Perfect.
This is I got these today. I bought 3 of these off of AliExpress.
Mm-hmm.
They're a KO. They use, instead of using the Juggernaut body, they use a Hulk body. But they downscaled. They made new gauntlets, armbands, handbands. They took the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure feet, lower legs and feet, scaled them down to fit this body. Made a new belt, and they scaled down the Juggernaut heads. They're like $20. They're, the factory is just Hasbro paid to make these molds. They're just making extra parts to run these out of their Hasbro's molds. You can get this for $20. At the time, this was like $30, so I think they're raising the price to like $35. Or I can just buy the came in the same mold, so I can just buy them off of China. So far, nobody has any reviews of this up on YouTube. It will be going up tomorrow. Plus, I got my buddy Brad. He went to a flea market and got a bunch of stuff. We've got some videos on break up out of that. Some flea market finds. That'll be cool. I like this thing. I bought this because it's cheap, and they got a Maestro Hulk coming out. Hasbro was too cheap to make these boots to put on the Maestro. The Chinese knockoff people spent more on making this than Hasbro did making the Maestro.
Wow. Well, this looks like a good Juggernaut. You know I'm a Juggernaut fan, so that's why I was looking at it.
Yeah.
And that look,
He's a little bit smaller than the Build-A-Figure.
Yeah.
But actually, I think it works really good. It's actually got more articulation where they use the Hulk body because the Juggernaut don't have the rear butterfly joints.
Yeah.
So you can get the arms coming out back farther.
Well, I'll watch your video tomorrow to get the link for that because I'm going to have to get a couple of those myself. That's a nice looking knockoff. I'm liking it.
I'll send you a link. They're like $20.58. I think like shipping's less than $2.
Yeah.
But these are nice.
Yeah.
We got some company over, I would say, the line, because I'm the Juggernaut.
Mm-hmm. Bitch. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dude, I mean, I've got the, he's over there somewhere. I'm not even going to try finding him, but, I've got the bobblehead because I'm not a big Pops fan or anything, but it was at like $1 shop. I bought it for like $1.
And it also comes with an unhelmeted head, and you get both a grip hand for each side and a fist for each side.
For $20. Like you said, the Hulk alone was $30?
Yep. And now with Hasbro's price increases, I'm sure the deluxe figures are going to go up to 30, but probably like 32, 35.
I believe it.
So you can get the arms to go back. It looks really cool. Get the swing back. It's really get some nice dynamic posing on it.
He's one of the villains I almost bought at one of the conventions because they had where you could buy individual Lego little guy, the big guys.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to buy the sets, and they had legitimate ones there for I don't know. I want to say like $10 maybe. It's like, oh, he's one of the ones I would buy because I have the Hulk. But the Juggernaut would be another one that I would love to have. I've always, ever since the comic with Wolverine standing on the table, messing with him. I've shared it before, but yeah.
If you got an Ollie's, they got that Wolverine right now for $10. The
Cowboy Wolverine. They don't have Ollie's. They don't have them over here.
Because the Ollie's are flooded with Cowboy Wolverine.
Ollie's down here in Salem.
That does because you got the claws like done at the Juggernaut at the bar. They know the exact picture you're talking about.
Yep, exactly. So they've got them in Cincinnati, obviously, because that's where I heard them first was from World Class, and then like you guys have them. So like they went that way, they just didn't go this way. So
I made a trip to Ollie's not too long ago.
Wait, are you looking for a Wolverine, Adam?
No. We were talking about the Juggernaut, and I shared the comic strip because it's out of one of the X-Men comics where I always love the Juggernaut because you've got him and he's standing there and Wolverine's on a table with the claws out. I've shared it on the stream before. It was something that, and he was saying that they have that Wolverine at the Ollie's. It's because it's always hard to find a good Juggernaut figure, man. And he was sharing that one, and like the Lego one, I almost bought at the last con because I saw him and I was like, man, that's kind of a cool Lego figure, because you could get just a figure for like $8 or $10 or whatever it was. E-Tep bought a whole bunch for him and the kid. Including they had a Carnage that he didn't see. And I'm like, dude, you might want to get him the Carnage too. That new movie's coming out because they had the bigger figures than the normal Legos. But yeah, no. I wasn't actually looking for anything. We were just talking about, ever since that point, I always loved the Juggernaut though, from that comic strip. I'm not sure who did it and which comic it came out of, but yeah, that's a pretty epic picture.
That was me as a child. See them big aviator glasses?
No.
Y'all don't see it?
You mean the welfare glasses? Yeah, I see them.
Yeah.
I thought this was like a was it the Christmas movie? Christmas Story.
Yeah.
You're gonna shoot your eye out there, Tommy.
That my wife says I look like the dude from the Little Vampire. I don't see it.
Like Stuart Little?
No, the Disney movie.
I think Stuart Little, the kid has the same. It's the same actor.
Is it the same actor? Oh,
yeah.
I've never seen it.
Oh my gosh!
I wasn't a Disney kid.
No, you were just uncultured.
I think you look more like the Christmas Story.
Movie.
And Tommy has Disney Plus access.
I do. So I'm catching up now.
But Stuart Little wasn't a Disney movie.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't watch.
You're like, I'm not a Disney kid. Oh, it wasn't a Disney movie.
I bought 3 of those Juggernauts, and one of them we going. See that scene with all the Hulk, the Great Hulk smashing all these baddies and they're going after him?
It was.
I'll put one of them there.
There you go.
Yeah, this is definitely worth every penny. I like it.
Now, some people said he was a mutant, but I remember reading a story that it came from the helmet.
No, not the helmet. And he was not a mutant. Go ahead.
The Crytek gem. The crystal. The Crytek ruby. His power comes from an interdimensional demon.
Okay, because see, like in X-Men...
He is not a mutant.
Yeah, but in X-Men, the movie, they made him into a mutant, technically.
Because they don't understand. Right. I think the general audience is too stupid to understand that, so they just make them mutants.
Because, like, the only reason why he explained he wore the helmet is to keep his face pretty. But, like, for some reason, I remember something about his helmet had something.
The helmet keeps telepaths out of his mind.
Yeah, like Magneto.
That's what it was.
Professor X.
And Professor X. Right, yeah. Like Magneto
But
wears
isn't
a
it
helmet to
Professor
keep
X's
Professor
brother?
X.
Oh, yeah. Magneto wears that helmet to keep Professor X out, and Juggernaut wears that same helmet to do that. That's usually the only way they can stop the Juggernaut. They pry the helmet off of him. Then the telepath takes him down.
Tommy, get that screen share. I can't. I got my hands full.
Oh, you're good. It's not important. It was that picture I was talking about earlier. But yeah, see, there it is.
There you go. Yep, that's the Wolverine that you can get to Ollie's. Just a second. I have it
Now-
over here.
Does Juggernaut have healing abilities like Wolverine?
Yes. Juggernaut is unkillable.
Hmm.
As long as he's connected to the Cryotech demon,
You can
he
get
cannot
that.
be killed.
You can get that Wolverine with the cowboy hat and stuff on.
Yep.
That's cool. Huh.
So I gotta say, if y'all didn't watch the What If this week, don't worry about it.
Oh, they suck.
That last one sucked. It was like for kids.
There you go.
I like that.
He's got all new sculpted torso. He's got the
Is
tank
one of his
top.
claws messed up? Is it gapped a little bit too much?
They're separate pieces. They move.
Oh, okay.
There's actually guys that make replacements. They make metal replacements,
Oh,
and they stick in a lot better.
Gotcha. I liked it. I thought it was funny. Drunk party Thor, and then you've got Ultron Vision with the gauntlet. Hell yeah.
I couldn't get
wasn't
through
the
it.
gauntlet, it was in his chest. It was just the Infinity Stones, wasn't it? Or did he still have the gauntlet too?
No, he had all the stones. Because with
Yeah.
Vision, he had the Mind Stone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was funny. I like Party Thor. Just wanting the party. I was like, heck yeah. Why not? It's a what if. I had a harder time getting through that Star Wars crap than I did getting through what if.
What do you mean?
The Source. Whatever the hell it is they
The
came out with.
anime Star Wars.
Yeah, the Japanese kiss their butt because we pissed off China. Yeah. We better be nice to the other brown people. Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
It's like 9 episodes. There's a couple ones that are pretty decent, but I don't need my Star Wars.
They're like I haven't watched them yet, but I think what I understand they're like short stories, all different styles.
Yep. 9 different
Takes them
studios. The Elder is a really good episode. The first episode's pretty good for the most part, but it's more adult Japanese style stuff. There's a story one with a cat thing in it, and that one's got a real good Japanese story mixed in it. But yeah, I mean, overall, like I don't need Japanese Star Wars. I just want my Star Wars to be Star Wars. For me, it was a fail.
There you go, Adam. You get the Cowboy Wolverine and the Juggernaut.
There you go. Exactly right. Nice, brother. Nice. Like I said, that from that point on, and like I said, I don't remember what comic that panel's out of, but I always was a Juggernaut fan from there on. I was just like, oh, this is awesome.
I think I might have that book. I have thousands of comics, so
I got you. I had it at one point. Now, of course, I've had to redo my collection other than a few pieces from my
joints are good
original.
and tight.
Oh yeah, nice.
The only spot you can't really consider it, like there's a little play for this ball joint catches.
Mm-hmm.
That as soon as it catches,
Yeah. No, it looks good.
I mean, this one's fine, so it's probably just in this one shoulder, one elbow, and the hip. I forget what body parts I'm talking about.
Bad hip joint.
That's genetic in our family.
Now, does Juggernaut ever have an origin story where he's a good guy?
No, he was a dick growing up. He's Charles Xavier's like stepbrother.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he
hell.
bullied and beat up Charles for most of their childhood, even into adulthood.
Yeah, he's a real POS.
He's had like where he's like being a good guy a few times, sometimes in the past. Comic books are like wrestling. A lot of characters are switch sides. You got heels and baby faces all the time. They switch.
Oh yeah.
the joints, like a ball peg, so you can get the giggity, giggity, giggity. And oh no, he didn't. Pretty cool figure.
Yeah, for $20, man, that's not bad.
Yeah. So you know this sucker's probably going to end up getting on the KO scene, and I'll buy a bunch of these bears.
Send one to Seth just because then he can have one to display. This is what keeps eating my trash. It's all Tommy's fault. I'm sure. I'm sure of it. He like tricked the bear. He's like, "Hey, bear, go up there and mess with my buddy Seth. It'll be funny."
The bears have only got into my trash barrel. My new, since I started doing trash pickup, it's only got into it one time.
That's not bad.
I moved where I'm keeping, and it's still outside. I moved it, and they haven't bothered it. I can't talk for. I'm knock on wood right now for saying that.
Now, my uncle lives near Seth, and he had a deep freezer outside, and he chained it shut, and the bear literally just ripped the door off.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just to get some frozen pops.
Well, you know, he was thirsty.
Yeah.
So, Tommy, you didn't like the What If episode?
No, I really didn't. Just because they got really into the dark Marvel, which that's what I like the most, because I like horror films. And then they went to like this, it seemed childish.
Well, it is childish. I mean,
Well,
They keep saying that Marvel was made for kids. I was like, have you seen all of Marvel?
No, but they like to use that excuse to just so they can. Oh, you don't like? Well, this is because this is made for kids. You're an adult. You shouldn't be liking this. Then when they make something too mature, well, this is not made for you. This is made for these people. Every time they do something, well, it's not made for you. They'll put something on there like some kind of half-ass reasoning, straw man reasoning. I'm sorry.
well, I like
argument to why it's not made for you.
Right. Well, I like the fact they took. Okay, you go from the first Thor movie, but Loki was never his brother. So this is the Thor you get in his party Thor. Like I thoroughly enjoyed that storyline, and then when
the thing though is
showed up,
this goes against what if comics are though. They don't have enough history in the MCU to do what if properly. What ifs in the comics is like they change one thing in a major event, and go and see how that plays out. It's not what if. I was like, the last one was terrible, like with the Killmonger thing. Like, how the hell did Killmonger even know what's supposed to be going on? But if they want to do that story properly, what if the assassination attempt was successful on Tony? That would have made more sense. Not Killmonger shows up and basically steals all Tony's tech.
Well, because that one little change, though, right back to the what ifs. Because he didn't become Iron Man, Killmonger then is now they're trying to make him a good guy again. Although he really wasn't. He was more the anti-hero at the end of the day.
Oh, well, he was the villain through and through the whole thing.
Now, I think the last
episode,
they're all going to come together, though.
I don't think so.
No, because I mean they were all pretty much just standalone. What if Tony Stark died? What if the Hulk killed Wolverine? What if Wolverine killed the Hulk? It was always just like
it's like a Hank Pym killing everybody, all the Avengers. That was stupid.
Well, the only reason why I say that is because there's been a clip or something. I don't know if it may have been fan made, but if it was really good. It was on for like I think 4 hours. And someone else posted it for another 2.
It's called
and
a trailer.
Just a small clip.
It's called a season trailer.
Right.
No, it wasn't a season trailer because I watched that first to look for details.
I It's probably fan made. I really doubt this is all going to connect because you got different art styles, you got different different storylines. Well, you had T'Challa get killed in several storylines, and he's Star-Lord in another one.
Well, I think it's where what some of the comments said is the Watcher brings a bunch of them together to solve a problem.
Yeah, but you're looking at like Disney's going to do that. I mean, this is just a push off in between the next movie.
Well, it's the push off, but they got approved for a second season.
Because they can keep making short stories. The stories don't have to connect together.
Yeah,
That's the whole point of What If.
Makes it.
That's the entire point of What If. They're one-off stories. They don't revisit What Ifs.
Now, if they did another episode, say like of the zombie for some issue, or like a different episode continuation of that said story,
there's a few
episode,
of them.
Sure,
That's one of the things they're doing so different with these What Ifs. The stories can be continued.
Yeah, well, the zombies did have a bunch of different episodes. They were the What Ifs that had like a continuation.
You're talking about the comics.
Yeah, and they had like three.
That wasn't What Ifs. That was
Marvel Zombies, Tommy.
Yeah,
but I thought that started out as a What If.
No, it is always Marvel Zombies.
No, I didn't know.
Be kind of cool if they actually did the actual origin for the Marvel Zombie universe, but they didn't.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing because maybe that could be something further down the line when they fix shit, and do things proper.
And when the original, of course, I don't know if they ever explored where that one came from. What started the Marvel Zombie universe was another zombie universe. The Sentry got infected. The Sentry was like one of the most powerful characters in Marvel Comics. He's fought Galactus to a standstill. And he got infected, became a zombie. He burst through the multiverse and came into another universe and infected everybody.
What a dick.
Exactly. The Sentry is a dick. Plus, he's a schizo. He has a split personality. He has an evil side to the Void.
Split personality. So, like, if Seth and Tommy were one person, there you go.
The power set's different too. When the Void's in control, it's a completely different style of power. These are back. Muscle machines.
No shit.
I haven't seen these in years. Target had it. They're like tuned out, like drag cars, like a real world cars.
Yeah. At Target, huh?
Yeah. And Target's carrying green light cars too. I thought that I've seen the Grand National. I had to get the Grand National. Love G bodies. It's a GNX Grand National too. Man, I wish I could have. Back in the day when I tried to talk my dad and buy a GNX Grand National. A local, like a car dealership, had one. I used one for sale back in the day for low mileage for like $19,000. And that was a high price back then. And my dad's like, well, I'm not buying that. Now they're a 6-figure car. Those things are rare. Standard Grand National, they're pretty plentiful out there. Plus, you got the T-types, you got the clones. But a true GNX, they have a different rear suspension and chassis setup than a regular Grand National. They're in the setup a lot like a NASCAR.
All right.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh, we got a comment. The Range Lunatic, a.k.a. DL. I'm playing with my favorite toy right now, Giggity.
Mhm.
I hope that's a action figure or playset.
Probably got some pork rinds and some RC, and he's got him some whatever a 60-plus-year-old guy wants to play with at this point. Fuck it, why not?
Why not?
Why not? It's all good. Tommy don't care. Do you, Tommy?
I don't even know what y'all's talking about. I'm sorry.
We were talking about the comment in the chat.
Let me see here.
That's what we were talking about. And I said, Tommy don't mind, do you, Tommy? We'll catch you up on the joke.
Hey, I gotta go. I'll catch you guys later. I'll talk to y'all about it later.
Yep. Later.
All right,
Hey, don't go past 2.5 hours though.
Oh, dude, I was about to talk him into wrapping up because I think we're about done.
Well, whatever. I gotta go. See y'all
later.
Night.
Time to make new babies. I'm just kidding.
Hey, my skull got a little bigger.
Now that guy left, it's time to go make the babies. It was just a joke, though.
That's funny. I was gonna say I got a hard stop in about 5 minutes. So.
Yeah, let's get this one to an hour.
I got to get up at like 5 a.m. tomorrow. So
Yeah, he does too, man. He's got to get up extra early because they want everybody in an hour early so they can leave an hour earlier. And I'm like, that's the most retarded shit I've ever heard.
Yeah. I'm extremely tired because I stayed up all night last night watching Yellowstone because I finally got to start watching it, and I actually enjoyed that show.
It's not like you didn't know there's a stream tonight. Hey, Tommy, I got Fat Thor. This is the Thor. It's just like when you tell the ladies, like, I got a body like Thor. Just don't tell her which one.
You just don't tell them which one. Exactly. I got a body like Thor, baby. I mean, for me, you can't tell. You can't tell. You don't know.
This is pretty cool too. I picked this up. This the Gunslinger Spawn.
Do you rub that body against rabbits?
Don't know how to answer that.
If you don't to.
Well, when he gives Rocket a hug. Come here, rabbit.
Come here, you silly little raccoon.
I don't buy too many McFarlane figures, but I saw that. It looked pretty cool.
No, it is cool.
It's tall. I think it's taller than Juggernaut. And what else we got? I don't know what is going on with Target right now. They are putting stuff out, then the week after, brand new stuff, putting on clearance for 50% off.
Well, I mean, that's your win right there, man.
But I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
I just don't know what the hell's going on. Because I got the Happy Hogan 2-pack. That's basically the Iron Man. Basically, it's a Mark 7 recolor. They call it the Mark 21.
Okay.
The Midas armor. But this came out. It's $52.99. Then the next week is on clearance for $26.
That's the way to do it.
Okay.
Thank you, Target. Thank you for not knowing what you're doing. And
I heard the what if. I heard the what if waves are now 50% off at Target.
Oh, I didn't even know they were making what ifs.
Well, that's why the only reason they made that show. They push toys. They're making hot toys. They're making hot toys do what if the what if figures and has a Marvel Legends.
Let's see. That is nuts because so far it's been all right. It's something just to kind of watch, but again, I don't have any high expectations. I love the zombies just because it was a different kind of zombie. Did it make any sense? Well, hell no. But it was fun, especially when you're buzzed. So
the Captain Carter was kind of odd.
Yeah,
it started okay. It's like it makes sense. Like, well, if that happened, Steve would totally get like take a bullet for somebody and got shot, and then he couldn't do the procedure. Then the story kind of went weird afterwards, and like having Anthony Stark to build a Iron Man armor using a Tesseract and summoning the demons, and I was like, what the hell?
Yep.
Shouldn't it stuck with the original storyline? And just some different things changed.
So that's what got to me. Now, like Iron Man's armor, what was it powered out of when he took the piece out of his chest? Did he just make a smaller version?
What do you mean the first what if?
No, in general, what was Iron Man's
Arc reactor?
Yeah, but didn't he got rid of that? Did he make a smaller one just to sit on his suit?
I would assume.
Like, but you gotta think he's been around better technology. Like,
that arc reactor puts out enough power, and it's powered everything else. So,
yeah, I wish I understand that, but more power, bigger blast. Like,
they have to explain it in the movies. They've not said anything other than an arc reactor. So,
yeah, but I didn't know if he ever did it in the comic book. If he ever messed with.
Well, you don't use arc reactor in comics.
He doesn't.
No, that's MCU.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Movie universe. Yeah, remember, dude. There's a lot of. You'd have to go back to the original comics, man. Back in the
What used to be, he actually had to wear an entire, basically like his life support thing was an entire metal torso. It's like a miniature iron lung type thing.
And if you remember, Tommy, the '90s cartoon, he would have a suitcase that he then stepped into the suit and shit. Like he didn't have anything in his chest.
Yeah. I was just curious because like it never describes like his nanotech and stuff. That's why I hated Endgame so much.
But the nanotech stuff was cheating. I didn't like that.
Which I didn't like the idea of it. But just like they did with the Hulk, like they all changed and they never told
the nanotech can just go over top of your hair and just go ahead and make it fold down.
Yeah.
And
like, is it in his bloodstream or is it on his
clothes? Tony wore that thing around his neck, if you remember, in Infinity War. The nanites came out of that. It's like a necklace type thing he wore.
Yep. You just didn't catch it, Tommy. It's okay. It's quick.
I probably didn't. I was probably too pissed off about the Hulk thing.
It's the same scene when
he taps it twice and takes his glasses off.
Yeah.
And then the glasses disappear.
That's the same scene when Bruce couldn't Hulk out.
Yeah.
When
where's your guy?
Children of Thanos show up.
We're having a thing. Well, that's a thing. Come on, where's your guy? That scene.
Don't embarrass me in front of the wizards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn right. You're embarrassing me in front of the wizards.
All right, we about done?
Yeah.
I think so.
All right, who wants to lead us out? Tommy, can you press outro buttons or end the podcast, or do we just all hang up?
Yeah, Tommy's got control. Just like
I can control of this.
All right.
So, anybody got any last words?
Are we done?
I'm work for more. That's what she said.
Done already? Yeah.
Stay in school.
Anybody want to plug their stuff?
Yeah.
Well, I'm also known as Channel Dad Brian Lape. I sort of make videos in between times. Yeah, tomorrow I got to go out for some ski patrol stuff, and my wife is like throwing everything away and putting the house in the market next week. So we'll see what happens. Oh. Not quite mid October.
Gotcha.
I hate moving.
Yeah, me too. So
gotcha.
Well, if you you want to do like toys, toy reviews, customizing, check out my channel, CollectorExpress. The link should be down below.
Yep. It's in the description. I may want to put like a little button that I can push where it pops up y'all's links. I wonder if I can do that. Well, anyways, it's been a Friday. It's been a good show.
It's been a Friday.
Have a good one.
Later.